We'll now discuss how to draw a cumulative frequency curve, also known as ogive. So first we will see the steps to draw less than type ogive. So first step is draw and mark the horizontal and vertical axis, that is the x and y axis. Take the cumulative frequencies along the y-axis or the vertical axis and the upper class limits on the x-axis or the horizontal axis. Now against each upper class limit, you will plot the corresponding cumulative frequencies and you will connect the points with a continuous curve. Let us now discuss the cumulative frequency curve, that is of less than type, with the help of an example. So the following distribution gives you the daily income of 50 workers in a factory. You have to convert the distribution into less than type cumulative frequency distribution and draw its ogive. So class intervals are 100 to 120, that gives you the daily income of the worker in rupees. So there are 12 workers who earn between 100 to 120 rupees per day. There are 14 who earn between 120 to 140 and so on. This is the data. You have to convert this data into less than type distribution and draw the ogive. So now I have drawn another table using the same data. Now the daily income will be written in less than form, that is less than all the upper limits I have written. If you go back to the table, we have class intervals as 100 to 120, 120 to 140 and so on. So the upper limits, that is 120, 140, 160, 180 and 200. All the upper limits we are going to consider for drawing the ogive. Now why upper limits? Because we don't have anything less than 100. So we can't take less than lower limits. It is only starting from 100. So it can be only greater than 100, not less than that. So we will take less than all upper limits. So less than 120, you have 12 workers who are getting less than 120 rupees. When I talk about less than 140, it will include less than 120 also. So it will be 12 plus 14, that is 26. When I say less than 160, it will contain less than 120, less than 140 and less than 160. All three will be included in that. So it will be 12 plus 14 plus 8, that is 34. So using this I have drawn this table. So less than 120, there are 12. Less than 140, there are 26. Less than 160, there are 34. Less than 180, there are 40. And less than 200, there are 50. Now write down the coordinates which you need to plot on the graph. These are the coordinates which I will be plotting on the graph. Connecting these points, I will get the cumulative frequency curve or less than type ogive. So here the x coordinate will be nothing but the daily income, that is the upper limit of all class intervals. So 120 and cumulative frequency corresponding to that, that is 12. Next one will be 140, 26. That means this column and the cumulative frequency column, these two together will form the x and y coordinate. So 140, 26, 160, 34, 180, 40 and 250. These are the coordinates which I need to plot and obtain my less than type curve. So after plotting these points and joining them using freehand, not with a scale but with freehand you can join the points because it is going to be a curve. So this is the cumulative frequency curve or ogive of less than type that I have obtained. Now using this curve I can find the median. The method is, you will first find n by 2. Now here my n is 50 because we are talking about 50 workers. So if n is 50, then n by 2 should be 25. Now from this point n by 2, in the cumulative frequency you will see n by 2, 25. From there, you will draw a straight line which goes parallel to the x-axis. This straight line will be intersecting the curve at a point, and from that point, you will draw another line, straight line, going parallel to the y-axis and touching the x-axis at a point. Now this point will give you your median value. So this is how you obtain median from the less than type curve. Now next we have the more than type ogive. Steps to draw greater than type or more than type ogive are as follows. The first step is draw and mark the horizontal and vertical axis. Second step is to take the cumulative frequencies along the y-axis and the lower class limits on the x-axis. Against each lower class limit, plot the cumulative frequencies. Connect the points with a continuous curve. So with the help of an example, we will see how we can draw more than type or greater than type cumulative frequency curve. So the table gives you the production yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farms of a village. So between 50 to 55, we have 2, 55 to 68, 60 to 65, 12 and so on. This is the data given to us. Now we have to convert this distribution into more than type data. For that, we will take all lower limits, because you can't take upper limits for that because you don't have anything which is more than 80. So you have to take more than 50, more than 55, more than 60, or more than 65 and so on. So this is how you will convert the data into more than type data and find out the coordinates. So you have more than or equal to all the lower limits. So here the lower limits are 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 and 75. So you will write more than or equal to all lower limits in the first column. The second column is number of farms. Now again I will go back to my data. More than 50, now if you notice the entire farms, the total farms, all of them have more than 50. So in this more than 50 you will write the total number, that is your n, 100, already given to you. More than 55, all are there except for these two. Only these two are not above 55. So you will subtract 2 from 100. So which will give you 98. Then more than 60, you have all except for these 2 plus 8. That is, rest are 90. So 100 minus 2 minus 8, that is 90. So this way we will be forming this table. First one, that is more than or equal to 50, you have all 100. More than or equal to 55, you have 100 minus 2, that is 98. Then more than or equal to 60, you have 98 minus 8, that is 90. Then you have more than or equal to 65, you have 90 minus 12, that is 78. So go on subtracting and you will get this. Now another way to do it is start from the bottommost one. That is more than or equal to 75. If I go back to the table, more than or equal to 75, I have 16. So start from the bottommost and write 16 over here. Then more than or equal to 70, I will add 38 plus 16 to get this one. So that way from you can move from down to up by adding, or from top to bottom you can come by subtracting. So by both ways you can do it. And the coordinates you will write down. The coordinates will be all the lower limits, and the y coordinate will be the cumulative frequencies which you have obtained in the second column. So 50, 100, 55, 98, 60, 90, 65, 78, 70, 54 and 75, 16. These are the coordinates obtained. Now after plotting the coordinates, you will get a curve of this type. And finding median from the graph, the method is same. You will find first n by 2. Here n is 100, so n by 2 is 50. So this is my 50 on the y-axis. From this point 50, you will draw a straight line going parallel to the x-axis, touching the curve. And from that point where it touches the curve, you will draw another straight line coming down parallel to the y-axis. Wherever it touches the x-axis, that point will be your median. Now there is another way of finding median from the graph by plotting less than type curve and more than type curve together on the same graph. That is, we have now done only for less than type in the graph. For the same data, you will obtain the table in both ways. So first you will obtain coordinates of less than type data, then you will obtain the coordinates of more than type data, and you will plot both of them together on the same graph. So you will get a curve like this, one coming down, this is the more than type curve, and one going up, that is the less than type curve. Now both of them will intersect at a point. From that point, if you draw a line, straight line coming down to the x-axis, that point will give you median. So for the same set of data, you have first all the upper limits and less than cumulative frequencies. So these are the coordinates for your less than type curve. Then you have all lower limits and more than cumulative frequencies. So these are the coordinates for your more than type curve. So both the coordinates, when you plot together, first you will form the less than type ogive, then more than type ogive, the point of intersection, and from there you will get the median. This is also another way of finding median.